Hello, I'm Anjali Rao and I'm in Australia for the first Asia Pacific Screen Awards. The Gold Coast of Queensland is famous the world over for being a holiday playground, but it's also a regional hub for the film industry.
Good, wonderful.
And this week it's playing host to movie makers who've made their way through the APSA selection process to the final cut.
So smooth.
From Turkey to the South Pacific, they're here for an awards night ceremony to acclaim their work. So for the next hour, settle back into the best seats as we celebrate some of the best films of the Asia Pacific.
많이 값져있네.
Of the 120 films entered in these awards, more than 40 made it through the selection process. The nominees drawn from 19 countries throughout the Asia Pacific. They came from some of the region's biggest filmmaking nations like India, China and Korea, and from some of the smallest like Armenia.
Thank you.
Truly a United Nations of film. Now to the awards ceremony itself to meet the chairman of the jury, the distinguished Indian actress Shabana Azmi.
Welcome, Shabana. I feel I'm in the presence of film royalty. I mean, you've done over 140 films, you've had 5 awards for India's Best Actress. But you're also
I
involved
think
in
when you
managerial
are
roles,
exposed to
writing,
films
awareness.
from the Asia Pacific, you suddenly recognize that how true it is that the best way that you can understand countries and cultures is through their cinema.
it fell to the host, Queensland Premier Anna Bligh, to present the first ever Asia-Pacific Screen Award.
The inaugural Best Children's Feature Film goes to Danaya Singing on the Cloud, produced by Ari Shitali.
From Indonesia, this was the true story of the struggle by a village boy from West Papua to get an education.
Tadi pasang pagar toh. Besok kau tidak usah sekolah dulu. Bantu Bapak.
Jangan, Bapak. Saya mau sekolah.
Kau berani melawan saya?
It was beautifully filmed. It's fabulous to look at. But most of all, it's really moving, and it shows the struggle that children have if they live in more isolated parts of the world to get just a basic education.
I think that is something the Western world cannot even begin to fathom, because you just take it so much for granted that education is available to all. But to the other world, where it's been a struggle, it's also deeply motivating for other tribal children to look at this as something that they can aspire for.
Kelas berapa?
sekolah.
Kenapa tidak sekolah?
Genius is only one of the 100 or 1,000 of children in Indonesia. They don't get better education. We want to talk to them with the film. If you have courage, you can achieve everything. You have to find what you want.
And the award for Best Animated Feature Film goes to
5 centimeters per second, produced by Noritaka Kawaguchi.
No surprises here, for Japanese anime is the dominant force in animation. 5 centimeters per second, a stunning portrayal of teenage friendship and love.
うちの近くに大きな桜の木があって、春にはそこでも多分花びらが秒速5センチで地上に降っています。
Remarkably, these images aren't the product of a major animation studio as you'd expect, but come from the home computer of director Makoto Shinkai.
I've never worked for animation studios, so I've never had a senior who could teach me how to make animation films. I just learnt it by myself.
So we made it with the soul. Then we want our film to be watched, to be seen in all over the world, and that's a natural thing for us. Then this time, this event gave us the chance
for that to happen.
I thank them.
Coming up on Scene by Scene, he saved a nation but couldn't save his son. The Indian film that shows Mahatma Gandhi in a new light.
वो दुनिया के सबसे महान पिता हैं, लेकिन अब उनके बेटे होने का बोझ मुझसे बर्दाश्त नहीं होता.